Hi, you guys doing? Watching Andy WTH. I'm Andy. This is Survivor 33 Edition USA, Week 2. Let's talk about okay, we already know what has happened, obviously, because we've all watched it. So I'm going to give you kind of my spin on what's going on and really who impressed me this week. All right, as we all know, the Millennials lost. They got in the bag. Basically, the competition, they were ahead because David, of course, almost swims like a rock. They pretty much lapped David like no problem. So the Generation X obviously made it. They came from behind and won. So that's where we're at with them. We're going to talk about them a little bit after, but we're going to talk more about millennials because they're the one that lost and how the game really changed for a lot of people in that tribe. All right, and let's just set the table, okay? Like I said, they lost. And everybody on the tribe were sitting there looking, okay, well, look, uh, Taylor and Figgy are like a couple, right? They're kind of like a power couple. So it's always two votes, is always the same votes all the time. All right, so the plan was they were going to vote her out. Now, this just shows how people are very observant of what's going on on the tribe and not really observant at all, to be quite honest. So what did they do? Zeke and Adam pulled over to the side to talk to Jay. Okay, and remember, Jay, Michelle, Taylor, and Figgy are all in lines of four, right? They're like the cool kids. They're like the good-looking bunch. All right, so they're sitting there telling him, "Hey, we're gonna vote her out, okay? That's our plan." He's like, "Wait a minute, she's part of my alliance." Oh boy, he knows like they're kind of like in trouble here, right? All right, so what does he do? He goes over and talks to Michelle. And Michelle's like, oh, we can't have this, right? So she's sitting there, okay, we only got four votes. So she got to be able to turn some votes around. So who does she go see? She goes see Week-Micheal, okay? She sold a bit of goods. She bought it with the receipt, the whole 9 yards. So she got her vote. Bang, right there, automatic. And who does she? Of course, she needs another vote. So who, and of course, Will was kind of brought into, they kind of made him change his mind. Does another, but she wanted to make sure, obviously. So this is what was happening, all right? At this point, they're at the tribal council, right? And they're there, Jeff is talking to everybody, talking about what's going on around camp and everything else. And Maria, of course, has no clue what's going on. And, you know, she's the one that's actually in trouble. She doesn't think she is. Because she feels comfortable, if you want. And when you feel comfortable on Survivor, you are in trouble. So they're talking, and of course, who's off to the corner, kind of just talking very quietly, is Michelle, Jay, and Hannah. Of course, Hannah, I'm really surprised that she bought into this, but she did. She should have known, she knew that the cool kids were together, right? We talked about that last week somewhat. So they're sitting there telling her, hey, we'll vote for Maria. Why? Why? I need a reason. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after. Of course, she bought it right there, and of course, she was going to vote her out. And then of course, Jeff said, "Hey, what's going on over here?" And of course, Maria sitting there said, "Oh, Hannah's just talking about puppy dogs." Okay, now listen. When you're whispering at Tribal Council, you're not talking about puppy dogs, all right? You're talking about the game. Okay, if you're talking about puppy dogs, just be nice and loud, and like I'm doing right now. But no. So that should be a sign here, okay, that somebody's game is in trouble. Is the person that you think is going home may not be going home. You should be worried a little bit. But she obviously was not worried, and not for a gamer. She should have known that. Obviously, she's a very good gamer in the computer web world, if you want, but in the game of people to people, she obviously not very observant. So the vote came around, bang, 7-2-3. All right, 7-3. So that's more than half of the tribe. More than 6. It's 7. So who's in trouble? Oh, well. Who went out and blabbed their lips? Zeke and Adam. All right. Who did they go blab to? Jay. So there you go. They're in trouble. They're on the outs. Okay. If they have not figured that out yet, they're going to need to figure it out pretty damn quick. And I'll tell you, according to the episode for next week, they're kind of like a little glimpse if you want. Here you see Zeke is off. Like, he's pretty angry. He's sitting there bitching to hand on whatever, which is actually very wrong to do. Just remember, you still are in the game. So the last thing you don't want to do is really put a bigger wedge between you and the person you're trying to bring back into the fold. All right? It's not very smart. You got blindsided. Just lucky it was not you that got blindsided. All right? So you got to pick up the pieces of your game. But is he going to be able to do that? Is Adam going to be able to do that? You know, to remember, they can now. They need to flip 3 people back to their side, which is going to be very interesting. Are they going to have the social skills to be able to do that? We're going to see, aren't we? Now, so we know, you know my feeling already. Michelle is the player of the week as far as I'm concerned. She was able to flip that game around like that to her advantage. She's able to flip votes around because, hey, her friend was going home, Figgy. She was going home. And she managed to flip the votes to her way. Absolutely impressive. She's like a puppet master, if you want. That's what I'm going to call her, the puppet master. All right, let's talk about the other side of the island, the Generation X, for a second. Just want to touch base a little bit on them there, because why not? First of all, thank God Paul's okay. Just a little bit of heat exhaustion. That's all it was. He's back up and going. But this is what I find very interesting. Who made it kind of like a alliance of 2? Is it going to go far? Is it not going to go far? I'm really curious. Ken and David. Okay, David, the big anchor of the tribe. All right, smart because he knows he's an anchor. He's not really. He doesn't provide a big value to the tribe. So who does he hook up with? Hooked up with Ken, right? And of course, just to show his how much he trusts Ken. You know what I'm saying? What does he do? He was very smart. He knows he's on the outside. He was the only one smart enough on each side of the tribe, okay, to find a hidden immunity. So he's got it. He shows Ken. So now there's one in play. So Ken knows. Now, this is very interesting. I would not have told Ken at that point in the game. Myself, personally, if I know I was kind of like the anchor of the game or for the team, I would have probably kept it to myself, I think. But maybe that would have bit me in the ass. Maybe it's the best move he made. I don't know. But now that Ken knows he's got that idol, so what is he going to do? He can either A, work with him, right? Or, you know, then he can kind of see, wait a minute, I'm in jeopardy here, right? I could be, but wait a minute. Why don't I just go and tell the rest of the tribe, hey, Dave's got that hidden immunity. He showed me. We need the back door. We need to get it out of play. So that might buy him another week as well. So we're going to see how this loyalty to each other is going to actually work. It's going to be very interesting. And what's going to be very interesting, you know, if there's one idol on one side of the island, there's going to be another one on the other side. So is there somebody on the other side of the nails be smart enough to go out and look for it? And I'll tell you the 2 that needs to go look for it, okay, is Adam and Zeke, because they really need it. So we're going to see next week. It's going to be very interesting. Now, of course, another little twist for next week is the old rock thing, right? They're going to send one member from each tribe, I believe, to cross over to each tribe to see what's going on. Maybe live there for a couple of days. I don't know. Or maybe they switch tribes. We're going to see. Because somebody could benefit or somebody could not benefit next week from that. So we're going to see how that works out. I can't wait for that. Anyways, that's about it for me for this week from Survivor 33. If you want to subscribe to my videos, by all means, go right ahead. Got any comments, please do. And that's about it. So that's where I'm thinking. Like I said before, I think Michelle is the player of the week, as far as I'm concerned. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening. Now.